Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out a GetMadz video. You guys have been telling me to check out GetMadz for a long time. I was supposed to check out the playing Animal Crossing 300 playing 300 hours of Animal Crossing video, and it's been in my list, but I just, times and things, it just kept, being covered by a lot of other things. So I was like, hey, let me react to it finally, because I've been getting more requests to check out GetMadz. But then I saw this title and I was extremely intrigued. This is Among Us is Boring, 4 games to play instead. Now, I can see where someone could feel like Among Us is boring, especially the first time when I used to watch people play. And I think part of it was that I didn't understand the game the first time I watched the video. I watched like 2 videos, didn't understand the game. And then on top of it, the 2 videos that I saw were not from people that I'm not connected to, because I didn't know of these creators, right? And there wasn't a lot of laughter. It wasn't very fun to watch. It wasn't like they had like hijinks or good liars or anything. It was just, I just Googled the game and was watching some videos. So I can see how somebody is bored, but I have watched some Among Us videos and obviously played in some that is so much fun and so funny, because we have so much emotion, and when they have a lot more charisma and chemistry between the people playing, then it's more entertaining to watch. But however, I remember calling Jazz and be like, yeah, this Among Us game that people want us to play, I checked out this video from so-and-so and I don't really get it. It's kind of boring to watch. So I understand. So let's see what GetMadz thinks and what they're saying. And this could be just a clickbait. They may actually have fun, but maybe not. Link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started.
Oh, hey guys.
Right.
Before the video begins, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Audible.
I love it.
So Among Us just came out on the Switch. Phenomenal.
That
Great
was good.
idea. Right as everyone's beginning to burn out on the game. Now, I don't speak
Right,
for everyone,
that's
but
true.
I am atting everyone. This is a public
Okay.
service announcement. I think we've all played this game a bit too much. To the
I
point
have
where
played a lot.
I don't really want to play this anymore. Like, don't get me
okay.
wrong. I love the social antics of this game.
It's a lot of
I
fun.
got bored. Sure, you can play with different people. Bored. Sure, you can play with different people, and the dynamic with who you're playing with changes
Yeah,
the game up a lot.
it can.
But that doesn't make me less burnt out. Oh, you're
I understand.
bored?
I
You
understand.
can't be bored. You haven't played Twister with him yet. But we're in a bit of a dilemma with 2
was
elements
that?
at play. One, Among Us is getting kind of stale and boring, and 2,
I can see
I
that.
really enjoy gaslighting people. New map, shmoosh map. That was stupid. So what I'm trying
That
to say
wasn't
is I want to play Among
fun.
Us, but just not Among Us. Whether you're
Okay.
waiting for the next update or genuinely don't give a rat's crack and just want a new fun game to play with your friends, then sit back, relax, and listen to me as I...
And this I can relate to in regards to, because that's why I've been trying to find mods to play that we can play with our friends, and I think that's what helps diversify the game, because especially when you've played, we were playing like 2 or 3 times a week, and yeah, switching up who you're playing with can be fun, and having the rules, like we did hide and seek, we did tag, we did a proximity chat, which was a lot of fun. I wanted to get more of the other mods too, to kind of help to make it more fun, because it was, for me, also getting a little stale. Yes, it was fun still playing, but at the end of the night, like sometimes I'm like, man, it would be cool if something different were happening. And right now we're waiting for the new map to drop. Don't know when that's going to happen. Hopefully soon. But in the meantime, I would like ways to make it more interesting, because I am also kind of getting a little burnt out. But I know that new map is going to make things like, I'm ready. I'm ready for the new map. Or if more mods were accessible and affordable, then yeah.
Cure a first world problem.
I'm too lazy to read.
I don't want to alarm you,
Okay.
but I saw a book. But thanks to Audible, I don't have to worry about my phobia of physical reading, because it's all glorious, crispy audiobooks. Listen to audiobooks whilst you
Hold
cook.
on, you can. Okay, awesome freaking sponsorship ad. So definitely check out this video to see the whole ad. Love the Zelda reference, and I will back up Audible. I actually use Audible, and that's how when I'm driving places and I want to read a book, I'll listen to it, versus since I don't have time to sit down and read a book nowadays because my life is crazy. But yes, definitely check out his ad and get Audible.
GetMadz to 500, 500. Wait a second, you've been here the whole time?
Oh, sorry.
What?
That was a bit strange.
That's funny.
So Among Us is known as a social deduction game. Not to be confused with social seduction games like Tinder or climbing the corporate ladder. The social deduction genre is all about doing...
Oh my goodness, social seduction games like Tinder and climbing the corporate ladder. Hopefully the seduction game is not how you have to climb the corporate ladder nowadays after Me Too and Time's Up. Hopefully that has calmed down or completely been eradicated. Of course, I know it's not eradicated, and a lot of people still are doing those things that they should not. But if you do feel pressured in your job, that's a whole other video, like the breakdown of how and what to do and where you don't. If they try to say, hey, if you show me your leg, then I'll give you a promotion, show them your middle finger. All right. And make sure you're recording the conversation. But you got to let them know that the conversation is being recorded, or else it cannot be used. It's not admissible in court. Okay, well, this is not what this video is about. Let's focus.
And figuring out who is who, or making fibs. And a quick browse on Steam, there's bloody loads of these games. But
There
a few
are.
stand out among the rest, and I want more people to play them with. Now, the main squadrons I played Among Us with were my patrons on my Discord server.
But I like
So after
I like the
Spaceship Pluto
plug.
left us schlumped, credit to them, because these were the guys to find these new games, one of which I way prefer than Among Us.
Okay. Oh, more than. All right.
Jackbox Party Pack is a collection of party games that caters to the having fun with your friends niche.
Jackbox
They got drawing games,
can be fun,
trivia
yeah.
games, trying to be funny games, and a social deduction game. Oh, would you look at that? This is push for button. You and up to
Okay.
9 others are on a spaceship. What? Each round
All right.
the player is set as captain, and they get to choose a test, as well as the subjects for that test. Drawing
Okay.
a prompt, answering a question. However, some of the players on board are aliens. Oh no!
Right.
They are given slightly altered prompts just to try and catch them out from the rest of the crowd.
Oh,
so they
okay.
might have to justify something which is obviously not true, or
If your
whilst
ocean
trying to
is-
blend in with the other players' answers. Find all the aliens and eject them into space before time runs out. Or too bad, lol. One of the best things about this game compared
Okay.
to other social deduction games is that everyone can play until the end. There's no downtime for players. Push the
Oh,
button
okay.
is all or nothing.
Okay.
If you get one player wrong, the aliens win. This puts a lot more on the line when trying to catch people out,
True.
especially when aliens can also hack for prompts to make innocent crewmates look guilty. All of this plus a big countdown in the corner can make the final decision of this game bonkers. All you need is one
This
person with the game to put
sounds
it on a TV
fun.
or screen share on Discord, and you're good to go. But what about a more intense experience?
Oh, what the game is? What the game is? What the game is?
Anyone else suddenly freezing?
What
Stranded
game?
on Cool Mountain, you and up to 7 others look to escape before a big blizzard comes, and you get a lovely bit of hypothermia.
Oh,
Gather
okay.
materials, craft stuff, find and repair the first objective. Bears, don't starve,
dear.
stay warm, find
Did
and
you
repair
throw
the second
something at
objective.
the-
Wolves, call for rescue using the cabin radio, get to the helicopter,
Okay.
and boom, you've escaped.
But-
Actually, that's kind of a lot of stuff to do.
Right? That is a lot
Oh,
of
and some
stuff.
of your teammates might be a bit murderous.
See,
Traitors
that's
must
what I
do
was like, what's
everything in
the-
their power to make sure no one escapes.
Oh,
Plant
dear.
traps and use the map to their advantage, like tunnels and trader chests, all while trying to blend in with the survivors. You see, instead of a bunch of individual tasks, it's 2 big ones, which are done exponentially easier if everyone's working together.
Okay.
And the way you can communicate in this game is what really makes it stand out. The whole game is proximity-based voice chat. So you can only hear
I
or
like
speak to
proximity
people
chat.
who are near you. The further you go from them, the less they can hear you.
Oh,
Unless you find a walkie-talkie, then you're fine.
Oh,
So if you and
okay,
a teammate go
okay,
out into the
that's
wilderness
good.
to gather materials, you better hope he isn't a traitor, because your other teammates are going to be blissfully unaware that you're gone. They can
Oh.
also disguise themselves as other players, which, geez Louise, I love this feature.
Oh, hey, Matt.
And if the survivors do
happening?
figure out who's a traitor, there is a voting system. This is the safe house. You
okay.
can craft here, regain warmth. It's the whole base of operation. But when you vote someone out, they don't just evaporate into the atmosphere.
What happens to
They are
them?
just locked out of the building. It's going to make it much harder to survive out in the cold if they don't have enough supplies. But if a trader has campfires, food, and maybe a bit of help from a trader on the inside,
Right.
they can still win.
Oh,
I don't know a lot
okay,
about this
okay.
game, but I really think it would benefit with a game mode option for a different camera angle. They have these cool lookout spots in the game which change the camera angle dynamically and look super nice.
That
so
is-
imagine playing the
that
game
does
like
look
this, or
better.
with a third or first person view. Sounds really fun. Nonetheless,
Oh, so it's like
still a
top-down.
really good time.
Roblox
What's the
Senior.
first thing that happens when something becomes too popular?
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Oh. Toy Story. I love Toy Story. Oh, okay, goodness.
What's the second thing that happens when something becomes too popular?
Roblox.
It's made in Minecraft.
Or Roblox.
Blocks. Not gonna lie, playing this game in Minecraft is absurdly fun. This
What
made me
is?
realize that I way prefer social deduction games in first person, especially in meetings when everyone's looking at each other. Doing the
Which one
tasks
is
was
this
a bit
one?
Silly, but nonetheless, this is still super cool that it even exists and is definitely worth a try.
Roblox Senior. It's funny that he
These games
called
are
it
fun
Roblox
and all,
Senior, which is
but remember
Minecraft
when I
versus
said credit to them, because these were the guys to find these new games, one of which I way prefer than Among Us.
Okay.
And that game is Agrou. Agrou? Have you ever
I don't know
heard
the
or
name
played
of
the
that.
party game Werewolves? See, when Among Us first started getting popular, I heard a lot of my friends say, oh, it's like Werewolves, but online. Mate, where are the werewolves? We're in a spaceship. That title should go to Agrou. And in case you've never heard of werewolves and don't trust the WikiHow, this is Agrou. Population.
Hold
4 to
on,
12
there's a
players.
WikiHow about werewolves. I have to check it out. I have to check it out.
Are a villager. You sit around a campfire and deduct who are the stupid little werewolves attempting to take everyone out. Do some detective work, share information, and vote off suspicious culprits likely to be werewolves. If only villagers remain, villagers win.
Okay.
But you could be very hairy. You are the werewolf. You sit around a campfire, blending in with the crowd. But every night, you and your merry band of fluffy bastards vote a villager to say farewell, shift blame, play mind games. If only werewolves remain, werewolves win.
So you just sit around
the
the
dangly bits like
park?
tasks. It's purely social
Oh,
deduction.
okay.
And in my opinion, it's done to perfection. It's easy to understand, hard to master,
How
has
do you-
loads of ways to change up a game, and has an incredibly fun gameplay loop.
I
During the
gotta
day,
see.
everyone can talk to each
Okay.
other, assess the situation, vote who to murder, etc. However, at night, out come the werewolves. Now, these guys are spoiled. They can see in the dark, they get a private group chat, which I'm not in, and they can decide to take someone out by pointing at players and nodding their heads. See, throughout the entire game, you can see who's looking at you,
Right.
which can actually be a really useful tool to deduct suspects and put suspicious players under pressure. It's so weird and cool that the visuals can become a viable mechanic for the game.
Okay, let
Even
me
just
see.
in debates, seeing accusations play out with everyone staring and pointing is such a fun undertone of pressure, making it feel almost like a real-life game of werewolves. So it's just for two sides, villagers and werewolves.
Okay.
No, you're wrong. Nah, mate. Nah. Because each player is assigned a role. And some
Oh.
of these really change up how the game
Okay,
is played. The
okay.
roles are randomly assigned to players and are broken up into 3 teams. Villagers, wolves, and Knuckles Chaotix. Turns out that joke loosely
Just
makes
say
sense
Knuckles
because
Chaotic.
Team Chaotix are detectives for hire, and we're talking about social deduction games. I honestly just said that because it sounded funny. I've never played the game.
Okay.
Versus the obvious villager role, which is a bit boring. Then there's the protection roles, the guard and the witch, which have abilities to protect other players during the night.
Oh, really?
Then there's
Okay.
information roles: seer, little girl, tamer, witch again, necromancer, and medium.
So
Every
everybody
information role is
has a
super
role?
useful. The little girl has a short period of visibility at night. Tamers can sniff out if someone sitting next to them is a wolf, and
Oh,
the
okay.
necromancer can text ghosts. But medium sucks. You ask ghosts to place candles. Bad. Then
Wait,
there's the
really?
event
Okay.
roles like dictator or hunter, and then we have the bollocks roles: crow and cupid.
Okay.
Stupid bloody bird and codependency. Crow can add 2 votes to anyone they like for the next day, and cupid puts 2 people in love and onto their own team. But if one of you's a wolf and the other isn't, you're squabbled. Because if one of you bids farewell, the other thinks this is Romeo and Juliet. Next, the wolf.
Oh, so that-
Werewolf,
okay, so then
Misty
both die.
Wolf, Black Wolf, and anesthetic. Now, all these roles
Anesthetic?
are chaotic because you're a bloody werewolf. But the standout role is definitely the Black
Okay.
Wolf, because they have the ability to turn anyone into a wolf. So, a
Oh.
bit dangerous if I'm honest.
Okay.
But then there's also the White Wolf, which is like an imposter
Ghost.
within the group of wolves. Their goal is not only to take out all the villagers, but all the wolves as well.
What?
Super challenging.
There's
but
a
super fun
lot
if it's
going
ever
on
people
in
are.
this game.
But wait a second. White Wolf wasn't mentioned when I talked about Team Wolf. That's because it's Team Knuckles Chaotix.
I've
Along with
never
White Wolf,
played the
we
game.
also have
I'm
the
not familiar with that
Influencer,
game.
Basically an achievement hunter. Assassin, you have a knife. Pyromaniac, you have gasoline and a match and can do this.
Oh dear. Ooh, I like you. I like you.
And finally, the most stupid role in the game, Angel. If you die in the first round, you win. It's very
Wait,
fun.
what?
So, those are all the roles. But then there's the mayor. At the beginning of the game, usually after the first murder, you elect a mayor.
Oh, a
Then when
mayor,
there is
okay.
draw between the vote, the mayor gets to break it even and choose who gets turned to watch. This isn't Rogue Port. The game also has some pretty fun cosmetics you can unlock the more you
Okay.
play. So if you play enough, you can have a really big hat or a really big
Oh.
gravestone. Combining the gameplay loop with the various amounts of roles and the ability to customize what information
I
can
would
be
have
shown
to
can make
see
this game one of the
this
most
game.
big-brained, funniest multiplayer experiences I played
And
this
check it
year.
out.
Please play Agrou. I still don't know how to pronounce
Okay.
it. Or you could just stop playing social deduction games and play, I don't know, Minecraft.
Still a fun game to play.
Hello, lads. It's almost 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning, dear word. But I would say I get why he made this video in regards to getting burnt out on Among Us and, you know, the different things in the game. But I like he said, I do like the social deduction where you know that somebody is a betrayer and you're trying to guess who's the real boy, you know? Excuse me. From the list of the games that he showed, let's kind of go back through, because that last one, there was so much information that I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I want to check out that one. I would need to like maybe see someone play, because there was so much information that was going, that he was giving out. I would actually need to see the gameplay, because at first I thought it was simple. Werewolves, people. Guess who the werewolves are? Hopefully the people can survive. Then there was like 20 freaking roles. So I need to see somebody play the game to kind of get how that goes. But this one I'm super interested in, and I do have a lot of the Jackboxes, so I need to see which one. Do I have all the Jackboxes? I think I might. I want to see which one has this game that he called Party Pack 4, I think is Party Pack 4. And the name of this game is it's in Jackbox Party Pack 6 then. It's called Push the Button. So in number 6, it's called Push the Button. I definitely want to try that out, because I think that'll be a lot of fun to play. And I like the design. I think it's really cool. It reminds me of this game that me and T played like a couple years ago, where you have a ship and there's bugs on the ship and you're trying to clean the ship, which I actually legit want to play again. I'll play it maybe with T and some other people, because it was such a fun freaking game. Maybe that'll be us and members, or us and some other streamers. We'll see. But it was so much fun to play. But yes, it takes me back to that. So I definitely want to play that game and play Push the Button. This is another game that I would like to play. The aspect of you trying to survive, but then there's like a couple of your friends that are murderers, and you're trying to make sure that they don't kill you, or you're trying to survive and not be killed. Or you're trying to be the killer and kill a lot of people. So those are great boxes to check in a game, and the design is pretty cool too. I like the design of the game. Let me see, what was the next one? Was he saying Among Us in because this was part that he was saying.
What's the second thing that happens when something becomes too popular? It's made in
Minecraft Among Us. So I'm gonna look up and see what where this is, like what server it's in, and maybe that's something we can do as well. Play Among Us in Minecraft. It would be a lot of fun. I think for me, the game is still fun to play, but it is getting stale at the same time, because it's the same things in and out. But having ways to diversify it will make it more fun to continue. So playing it on Minecraft, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. This last game, like I said, I need to see somebody play. Because there was like a gazillion roles on there. It took that was like a 4-minute explanation on it. So I'm going to need to see somebody play it so I can get it. It seems interesting, but before I could just jump in, like the other games, I can just get it, buy it, play it, and then be good. This one, I'm like, okay, there was a lot more information than I was ready for. So let me go ahead and watch somebody play it to kind of get it more. Now that he's given the information, see it in action, and then know how to explain this to my friends for them to play as well. But yeah, let me know, out of these 4 games that he mentioned, right? I would say number 1 for me is the Push the Button game, this game right here. And then number 2 would be Minecraft, and then 3 would be the game where you're out in the forest, this game, and then number 4 would be that last game, that Agrou, however you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But let me know which order you would play any of these other games down below. Also, let me know if you are fatigued from, I know on the you guys are, some people are fatigued from me reacting to Among Us stuff, but are you fatigued from the game? Are you like, heck no, I play the game every day. It's no problem. I'm good. Let me know down below. If you like that video, check out the link in the description box below to support GetMadz. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.